everyone! So today I'm going to do a video that's been really requested by so many of you, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. I'm going to do an updated studio tour. Well, it's not really updated, it's a brand new studio where I'm filming. So a lot of you had requested to see how I've set everything up and you know, how things are going. I did post a few pictures on my Instagram streams, so some of you may already know a little bit of what it looks like, and obviously you've seen some changes. And I'm also going to show you how I am storing my makeup right now, so it is going to be kind of an updated makeup collection video. I will also be doing a video on my lighting, my current lighting and camera techniques, like what I use for filming, how I set everything up. I'll be doing that in a separate video simply because that might not be interesting to everyone. That's probably only useful to people who actually make videos themselves. So let's get on to the studio tour. Okay, so this is what you see when you first come in. So this is just the entry. So this is just what I've got right now. There's still a few changes that I want to make, but I'll show you what I got. So I put up a chandelier, and all the, like, this whole penthouse is really, I love how the ceiling, it's supposed to look like that. It has an unfinished texture, so that kind of makes it look like a loft. I really love that detail. It's like this in the entire apartment. So I got this chandelier. I think it's really pretty. I think it's like a different spin on a chandelier because it has those kind of like crystals falling down, but yeah, I think it's just kind of like a bit of a more modern spin on a chandelier. So this is the table where I sit and do my videos. The vanity table was from IKEA. They have discontinued this model since because it is like a really, really big table. They do have a smaller version of it. It's called the Malm. And I got this little stool. A lot of the furniture in here is from IKEA just because I find the style is perfect for what I'm looking for. Yeah, that is also from IKEA, and this stool goes up and down so that you don't see the chair that I'm actually sitting on. And then I've got, you know, my makeup in there, which I'll show you in a bit. And then this is the other side of the room, which is still like not completely finished. This is the door where I came in. So I've got this big area rug down here, and I know a lot of you were saying that, oh, if you put an area rug it cuts down on the echo, but you know, I've kind of done everything I can, and this is just how it's gonna be. So the rug, I just wanted to keep a really neutral color because if in the future I decide to change the color scheme in here, I don't want to have to replace everything. I bought this new little shelving unit. This is also from IKEA. I think it's called Expedit. And what I did with it is I kind of customized it with these shelves. You can buy these shelf inserts, and then you can make shelving, like a shelf unit, you know, with like drawers in it. So I just did that on the top for now, but you know, if I want to expand it in the future, I can also buy those drawer inserts for the bottom and put more drawers down there if I wanted to. And then I have stored some of my sort of more nicer shoes down there. I get a lot of questions about these shoes. Actually, I have worn them, I don't know, in some video, and yeah, these are from Dosenbach actually. Right now I don't actually have a lot in these drawers because when I originally moved in here I didn't have this unit yet, so I organized all my makeup in those other drawers that I'll show you. But this is really perfect for in the future for, you know, room to grow, because I don't want everything to be completely full yet, because then I will be, you know, out of space already. And then I've just got some cute decoration on that unit. So I've got this lantern which I bought at Interio, and I've just got some scented candles in there. And then I've got some little tea lights, and then I have here some faux flowers because, you know, I don't really always want to be buying fresh flowers. It's expensive, and I just don't want to have to replace flowers all the time. And these are just, I think they're really pretty actually. And then this vase, or this pot, is actually a pot that I inherited from my grandmother. I think it is actually hand painted. I just loved it. I thought it was just so, you know, old-fashioned looking, kind of vintage, and I love that kind of, you know, mix of the modern and the old. So yeah, and then I've got this globe ball lamp right there. This is also from IKEA. I just think it gives a nice like orb of light. And then I've got a few more candles over here. And then I have some orchids. Now these are real orchids. And then in the corner here I have this decor vase, which I also got from IKEA. It's like a really tall vase. And then I put these, I don't even know what these are made of. I think they're like wood that's been painted, like reeds, and they've painted it black and white. And this is all kind of reeds that they've woven in a sort of basket-like texture. And what I wanted to do eventually here is put some little mini lights in there. And I tried to find some right now, but it's like out of season because they usually only sell those lights at Christmas time here, so I will have to get some at Christmas. This box over here is actually 2 boxes full of makeup products that when I moved in here I sorted it out. You know, these are still things that you can use. Every time friends come over, I let them go through this box and take whatever they want, and then once it's empty I will be rid of those boxes. And then this over here, this is all new stuff to unpack. This is all samples from cosmetic brands, so this is stuff from my P.O. box. Over here is just some tear sheets from press where I was mentioned recently, so those are tear sheets for my like portfolio and stuff. These are wall stickers. What I want to do is I want to make a kind of a decoration on this wall because right now it's completely blank. As you can see, I just have, you know, like the doors here, and then there's like a big blank wall. So what I wanted to do here is a do-it-yourself project where I can hang up my jewelry, and once I've got that up, I'm going to make like a frame kind of for it, and once I've got that up, I wanted to put these like wall stickers kind of around it. So these are the Alex units. These are also from IKEA, and they look different colors because one of them is almost like 1 or 2 years older than this one, and I didn't even really notice, but they do change in color like over time. And on the top right now I just have some magazines. These are all like makeup magazines. Sometimes those are just really fun to get inspiration. I have a jewelry place like in my wardrobe, but this is just bigger things that doesn't fit, so that's why I want to make that do-it-yourself kind of accessory holder. Here is Ermine from the Mac Fafi collection. She's kind of like a keepsake. And I've got this like wall thing, this little painting here that was given to me by a friend a while ago, and I've got my Yankee Candle Burning, the mini. This is Sweet Strawberry. And then over here there's like a really big window, and I closed these curtains right now, but I do have a gorgeous view out there on the Alps. And these curtains, many of you asked, this is like a panel curtain, so there's 3 different panels that work on sliders like that. And those are also from IKEA. They're in the new collection, so they might not be available yet everywhere. I love them, and they're like one big picture of orchids that when you push, you know, when you slide them together, it looks like one picture, but then you can, if you want to open the curtains, you can just slide them to the side. And I do have 2 sliders, like one on the front and the one on the back, and so when I slide them, this whole window is open, so I've got a lot of sunlight coming in. And then these are obviously my lights, which I really got recently, and I'm going to be doing a separate video on camera equipment and lighting because I think it's just going to get too long to do everything right now. A Kleenex box, and I just loved how the flowers like totally match the, you know, the color scheme. It's like the same flowers as those wall stickers, which I'll put up eventually. And then here's kind of new products that I'm like testing at the moment, so I like to keep those separate from the actual collections. And my little mirror and stuff there. And then in this drawer, I decided to really change the way that my makeup's organized because I used to always use like the same things all the time because it was just the most convenient for me to reach. So now I have changed the way that I organize my makeup so that I will be forced to sort of, you know, use different things all the time. This in the back is all eyebrow stuff, which I just keep together so I always know where my eyebrow things are. This is like lash glue, lash adhesive, stuff like that, everything to do with lashes. Eyeshadow bases, and these are like eyeshadow base sticks. Over here I have sort of more of my expensive palettes, so this is like MAC, a lot of the MAC palettes, which I organize. I don't know if I can show you. I take out the insert. So I take out the insert and then it fits a lot more eyeshadow. So this is like the colorful ones, and I've got sort of neutral ones. I also have my Ben Nye palette in here, which I love for Halloween, and I've got some more palettes in the back, Urban Decay and stuff like that. And then this is all mascaras. I know it is completely insane. It is obviously not necessary for anyone to own this much mascara. A lot of it does get sent to me, you know, with samples and stuff like that. This is all higher end mascaras, like, you know, high-end department store like NARS and Lancome and all that stuff. And then this is all drugstore. A lot of L'Oreal in here, Rimmel. These are all eye pencils. It goes down pretty far. And then these are all like cream bases from Smashbox, from MAC, from Maybelline. You know, the color tattoos. I've got some
Kryolan stuff in here, and these are also the gel eyeliners are down here. This is powders mostly. Yeah, setting powders. And over here I have put all my big face brushes, because what I noticed is sometimes I used to have these all just set out on the top of my vanity and they just got dusty and I'd have to wash them a lot more frequently, so I decided to put the larger brushes down here. The rest of my eye brushes are up here because I do use these more. Like I use different brushes more often, so I'll have to wash them naturally anyway. So I've got the larger sort of blending brushes, concealer brushes, stuff like that. And these are the smaller eye brushes. And then this is usually just a container that I keep empty where I'll put the dirty ones, like the dirty brushes in here, and then once this gets kind of full, I will wash them. Maybe I'll just quickly show you some of the drawers. First one is all perfumes. Keep those in a drawer. Some of you might be wondering why I don't display them. Perfume actually goes bad easily if you put them in sunshine or, you know, in a sort of a warm place. And now I've changed the way that I set up my makeup. Like as I said, I wanted to display everything in a more kind of wasteful way, because that way I will see everything a lot better. I used to have everything stacked really closely together just to save space, but now since I have a lot more space, I can really spread everything out. So these are all pretty much like eyeshadow singles. And then this is more single shadows back here. You can kind of see it goes way back there. There's a lot of, you know, different ones, Makeup Store and stuff like that. And then here are some palettes from Lancome, single eyeshadows from Lancome, Kryolan palettes, Illamasqua singles and pigments, stuff like that. Next drawer starts with blush and any kind of cheek product. So highlighters, some contouring products, cheek, anything cheek related. So I've got some Inglot, the Inglot palette, a lot of my Smashbox is in here. NARS is on this side, so they're double stacked. Urban Decay cream blushes. Bobbi Brown, Sleek, you name it. And this is also more blush stuff. This is mostly MAC over here. A lot of the MSFs, Illamasqua is back there, and then some various other brands. These are all palettes. A lot of the Sleek and MUA palettes, Anastasia palettes, Smashbox palettes. These are some drugstore palettes back here from Wet n Wild, and then different, you know, different palettes from like the 88 palettes, which I've been actually meaning to use those again. I remember those were like the big hype like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And then this is all foundation stuff. Yeah, face stuff. Foundations, cream foundations. This is all concealers back here, different types of concealers, you know, cream concealers, mineral foundations, everything foundation and skin related. There's also some setting sprays, primers, stuff like that. Also the Beauty Blender dupe. And then let's see what I have here. This is just some random hair stuff. I have most of my hair stuff actually in the bathroom because that's where I tend to do my hair, but I have some sort of curling irons and stuff that I don't use as frequently, which I'll store here. And down here is all camera equipment stuff. So all my cameras are in there. Well, not all of them. I think one is on the tripod, but you know, chargers, stuff like that. And then on this drawer, the first is nail care. So this is stuff for manicures, nail files and all that good stuff. Then it starts with the nail polish, and I'm thinking of changing this. I'm thinking of putting all my nail polish into that other unit here. And I've got drawer liners so that they don't slide around. So this is L'Oreal, Kiko, Orly, Model's Own. This is all Annie. This is all China Glaze right here. This is Zoya, Color Club, Misa. This is all Essence and Catrice, which is another really great drugstore brand from here. Butter London, I've just got one. Then this is Illamasqua, Berry M, lots of Manhattan, OPI, Lancome. This is Creative Nail Design, Essie. And then this is Random brand. So there's some Kryolan, there's some stuff that I bought from eBay, there's some various drugstore things. I have some press-on nails, which I have never worn before. And this is all lipsticks and lip pencils. So this actually doesn't belong in there, but yeah, lipsticks is all back here, and this is again a little bit hard to get to, so I'm thinking of putting that into another drawer just so that I can reach it more easily. This is all lipsticks, and I put them into a plastic, like a little plastic case here and stood them all up so I can see the color and the brand. And then this is all MAC lipsticks, Smashbox, and you know, different brands. There's some NARS, some Sleek. And these are also Sleek lip palettes, and these are all lip liners in all different colors. And this drawer is all lip gloss, and I just dumped everything in there. And I know some of you might be thinking it's like really hard to find things in here, but that is kind of the purpose. I want to really go like this and just like really browse through the colors so that I'll pick something different each time. And also I throw lip glosses out regularly once they smell goes bad. So once they taste different or the color changes or they just start smelling bad, they just go in the trash. And then down here, yeah, actually those two drawers I don't want to show you because there are giveaway items in there. And then this over here is just kind of the corner of the room. Up here I have cleaning supplies, really important to clean off like surfaces of my counters. I hate dust and stuff, so I clean that. And then in this drawer is all kind of Halloween-y sort of things for the more creative videos that I do. You know, glitter and face paint things and palettes, like the Mayoron face paint palettes. Yeah, glitters, rainbow colors. This whole drawer is lashes, like it's a pretty deep drawer and it's all full of lashes. And then down here is like airbrushing, gold foil. This is my train case, just a little train case. I take this with me if I have to go to an event or something and I do my makeup there, I will just use that. And then here's just my camera bag there in the corner if I go on travel and have to take my camera equipment with me. So yeah, that's my room for now. Like I said, there's still gonna be some changes. Like this side, I'm gonna do something like decor-wise, and maybe I will let you know like an updated thing on that once it's all finished. And I'm just, oh, I love it. I love filming here. I love the fact that it is right against a big window and I can open those curtains and then it's just so bright, and you know, when it gets darker I can use my softbox lights, which are just really convenient. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this studio tour, and if you do, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, or if you share this video, it would be just amazing. And I'll see you later. Bye.